Hello everyone, today I'm coming to visit a supermarket, Yasi Supermarket, which is called the Hubei version of Pangdonglai. This supermarket is very popular in Yichang, but just started its business in Wuhan last year. Pangdonglai is very famous for its good service. Supermarkets in many places will claim to learn from Pangdonglai. This is Huashanhe Metro Station, Metro Line 19. Can you see that this is an entrance and exit of a metro station? And this is the barrier-free access for disabled. And so this is the roof of the metro station, which is a mini park. It's not far from Ezhou Huahu Airport from here. As you can see, there are cargo planes passing by this place at any time. Now, I can see the Yasi Supermarket over there. It's January 15th, but it's very hot in Wuhan. Today, it is 68 degrees Fahrenheit, but the weather forecast says it will drop back to 30 degrees Fahrenheit the next week. But the design of this metro station is very clever. And that's the entrance and exit. And the whole thing looks like this. So this is the entrance. Upon entering, you will see a sign informing everyone this store does not sell leftover food from the previous day. I promise not to sell overnight dishes. The price tags at the entrance use colorful electronic screens, which looks very impressive. Many supermarkets still use ordinary paper price tags. Additionally, a notice displaying food safety test results is hanging above them. Many supermarkets sell prepackaged, ready-to-cook vegetables, but compared to others, Yasi seems to offer a wider variety, many including some less common types of produce. Yasi's product descriptions are also more engaging and tell a story. Traditional supermarkets typically only provide price and product type information for agricultural products, but Yasi supermarkets usually include details about the origin, farming environment, and other relevant information. In addition, Yasi has a prepared food section and a fresh food section, and a fairly large dining area has been set aside. The variety of food isn't particularly extensive, but it's generally sufficient. Of course, many supermarkets are doing this now, as it attracts children and young people who are too lazy to cook at home to dine while they shop. Next, I discovered something that sets Yasi Supermarkets apart from other supermarkets. The proportion of its own brand products is quite high. Many supermarkets are purely retailers, only selling products from other brands. But Yasi Supermarket places orders with many suppliers to produce products under the Yasi brand according to its own specifications. As seen on the billboards, the cooking oil we just saw, the rice, and even the milk and condiments are all under the Yasi brand. This is Yasi's own brand of milk, which is likely inspired by Pangdonglai's approach. This method may increase the supermarket's investment, but it will significantly increase customer loyalty. Osmanthus rice milk is a beverage, and it's also a product of Yasi's own brand. Another smart move by Yasi is that for some popular brands, it stocks some rather unusual product varieties. For example, these extra large packages of Lay's and Oreo snacks. I don't think I've seen them in other supermarkets, but maybe I just didn't notice them. Taking the commonly found Cha brand sunflower seeds in China as an example, this type of packaged sunflower seeds is generally available in caramel and sea salt flavors at other supermarkets. However, I only learned today that there are also matcha, mushroom, sour soup, walnut, and even bamboo flavored varieties, with the latter being a limited edition from Sichuan. Several canned beverages are also under the Yasi brand, indicating that the Yasi's ambition is not limited to being just a retailer, but also to integrating the upstream supply chain. Besides food, they also sell own brand daily necessities, such as hand cream and toothpaste. I noticed the problem. Yasi Supermarket has many self-checkout machines, but none of them were operational. Only 2 main checkout counters were open, and I saw that there were only 4 main checkout counters in total. In this respect, the difference between traditional supermarkets and foreign-owned brands is quite significant. Both Walmart and Yichang prioritized guiding customers to the self-checkout area, and only elderly people who are completely unfamiliar with mobile payments go to the main checkout counters. Luckily, seeing the growing queue, they finally opened a 3rd main checkout counter, and I quickly seized the opportunity. Outside the checkout area, there is a self-service blood pressure monitor, some free tea, a think and hand sanitizer, a microwave oven, an electronic scale, and a refrigerator full of ice cubes for customers to use. It's very thoughtful. The ice cubes are clearly marked as non-edible and are intended as a coolant to keep frozen goods cold during transport. Okay, that's all for today. I feel like they put some thought into the details here. But when it comes to a supermarket, what people care about most is the price.